Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Infection-Free Zone. It is a... oh boy. Let's go to Crofton. Where's Crofton? I have no idea. Can I actually zoom out? Where is Crofton? Oh, it's just sort of, south of Baltimore. Huh, really? Here? That's neat. Sure, why not? It's like a zombie settlement builder. Yeah, and... I think it's based on like real life map data, and so you can pick any city in the world and go from there. You know what? No, I don't know. I'll go with Crofton for now. It'd be interesting to pick some other spots.
The world as we know it is gone. What we called the mad virus appeared out of nowhere. It made people turn extremely violent, aggressive, and unrestrainable. Soon later, the infected became bloodthirsty, more like vampires than human. There was chaos, panic, and war for survival. Desperate people were just as dangerous as the virus itself. Even our loved ones could become a threat. The infection spread quickly throughout the entire globe. Every region, every country, every city. Drastic measures were taken to get rid of the infected. They all failed. The last chance for those who seemed immune was to hide in underground shelters, ones that we improvised in garages and basements, loaded with food, water, and air filtration systems. These were the places where we survived, sealed from the outside. For so long, we waited for any signal, any info that a cure had been found, or the situation stabilized. Instead, we listened as the world grew quiet. Our resources were becoming depleted. Life support systems were failing. And just as we were losing all hope, we received a distant call.
To all survivors, the infection is in decline. Seek others and rebuild.
This was the impulse we needed. There were others out there. We could come back to the surface. No more hiding. From the ruins of the old world, we will build our new home.
Holy shit, he does sound like Nick Cage. Sorry. Holy Cage, it sounds like Nick Cage. Alright, incoming transmission. Operator, this is First Squad Leader. We made our way out. The neighborhood looks deserted. We'll have to scavenge the nearby buildings for any useful resources. Look for food.
Okay.
So, apparently there are only 4 maps in the game right now. Okay. Can I pause? Are we paused? Okay, we were paused. And things go pretty quick. Where am I? Turn on resource view. Select a squad. Do I have a squad? Squad. Squads panel. Squad 1. Where are they? Scavenge buildings, cans. The main question is like, oh, they're here. Why did it have me start in that corner? I have no idea, but here's our HQ. So we can actually start doing things. So I'm going to have them start clearing out houses along the way through this. Scavenge buildings for cans. Return collected cans. Alright, cool. There we go. I like this. This looks really exciting. Obviously a little bare bones visually, but on the flip side, I've always wanted to play more zombie games where the zombies are actually on their way out, and it's not one of those where you're trying to survive as long as possible, but you're actually trying to instead of trying to survive for as long as possible, you're actually pushing back and further. And let's actually just go back. I don't think there's no point if I'm at resource cap at the time being. But less survival and more reclamation. Exactly. Post-apocalypses are my favorite genre. Kind of. One of my favorites.
The crates are in the HQ. There might be some more resources nearby. I suggest we scavenge.
Okay, scavenge more locations.
Any stock will come in handy.
I'm gonna turn off the voice acting. I don't mind it, but it's kind of quiet. Oh, what did that do? Okay. That was weird. We're going to turn this up a little bit. I don't mind it, but it's hard. It's very hard for me to talk over things. Oh, that's why the quality is kind of iffy. It's very low. I'm just going to set everything to medium for the time being. I don't really like this dude just hanging out and screaming at me. Okay. I was wondering why it looked bare bones. I'm not going to turn it up any higher just because I've had iffy luck with some of these things. So, Chief, I'll speak on behalf of the other citizens. Let's go and adapt some of the buildings into suitable shelters so we don't spend one more night underground. You know, honestly, if I were these people, I would have waited a little bit. Probably get some fences up first. But still. He's not screaming. He has lockjaw. Aww. Let's see. Oh. And now that I've done this and turned the settings up, it actually, it is starting to hit my graphics card. Well, I guess I'll turn it back down again. I think I need to get a new computer. Like, it's not that I'm chugging on these, it's just my GPU just cannot handle some of these things for whatever reason. So how do I actually adapt a building into a shelter for living quarters? Left mouse button on the build menu. I really like the tutorialization for this. It's actually pretty good. So building menu, warehouse, shelter. Okay, and while we're here, gather wood. I'm just gonna chop a couple of trees in the immediate area. There we go. Select these people. They didn't get anything else from that, and that's fine. Look at these squads of people. I can't zoom in anymore, but they're just this like, oh, well, they've separated out a little bit, but it was like this weird, like, dozen-person snake just exiting the building and going further. Okay, so what is the docket about? So I like to keep a list of all the games that I'm going to be covering in a day in a fairly ordered manner. So if you're curious about what I'm going to play after this, I have a docket command. I thought they were zombies at first. Yeah, no kidding. It is a little weird that we just have multiple people, like, synced up on top of each other chopping at the same tree. Like, that just seems really dangerous. Okay, let's do building clear. Wait, can I... Scavenging task. I'm gonna cancel... Oh, I see. They were scavenging on that tree. I'm gonna go scavenge this building first, just in case. I would hate for them to go in and demolish the place, gathering wood from its, like... you know, gathering wood from its interiors. Question, I wonder if I can make... How many people do I have? I have a bunch. Can I make another squad? No, it looks like we're at max, so I can't go any further. And, yeah, I'm just gonna turn off the shadows. It's gonna look like poop, but whatever. Man, why is my computer just having the worst time this week? I guess the alternative is if my graphics cards are, just gonna be having problems, I guess I can always just turn everything on max and just say whatever. It's gonna cook itself anyway. Yep. Now it looks like whatever it is either an asset thing or it's a my computer is starting to get out of date. Oh, I mean I've been using it for 4 years. Yeah, let's see what very high and high looks like. I'll drop the resolution because we don't need it to be this weird ass resolution. There we go. Alright. Let's take a look at this. Watch this actually not cook my graphics card for reasons. Probably not. Okay, so how do we create more squads? We got a squad 1. Squads panel. Create a new squad. Ah, there we go. Okay, so squad 2. I might as well make a couple of squads to just send out, rather than just having one at a time. I don't know if we need to worry too much about timing, but still. Chief, there are signs of smoke coming from a building. I think there might be people in there. I recommend we go investigate. Alright, cool. So we've got that. I'll work my way over to it. I don't know if we have much of a, if we have to worry too much about time. So I'm going to adapt some of these. Is this worth adapting to? I have no idea. Like, does the game differentiate between the different building types or not? It might not. If we want to build anything else, we need more resources. Send workers, chop down some trees. Could build some palisades with that too. I'll get on that. Let's see. Okay, so let's get a warehouse down over here. And can I build anything else? We can do food production for a cookhouse. So it looks like I have to adapt a building over. Yeah, we'll do that one. And then let's gather wood from a little bit broader of an area. There we go. That's a bigger task. Wait, look at them go. Wait. Oh, wait. No. Those were people just delivering resources. I love how people just snake out as some kind of ridiculous thing. Also, oddly enough, having high quality on the game seems to be causing my graphics cards less issues. I don't know, man. I don't know. Right. And I gotta remember to send my squads out. Okay. So what else can we do? So we had that. Can't do arms factory. We can do a wooden palisade, metal fence, brick wall, fortified wall, and barbed wire. We got towers and some other things. I'm curious about a wooden tower. Shoot at enemies once built, equipped with weapons and munitions. Let's see. Yeah, the main question is, where do I want to block off? I mean, we've got kind of a natural area around here. That library is a little bit of a concern. Let's see. How do we do this? I'll have to look into gates. Costs 43 wood. We don't have nearly that much. Okay, I'm just gonna start that for now. We've got a new transmission. Sir, it's too dangerous for unarmed civilians to work at nightfall. Everyone will return home. Now, oh, we are actually, my scouting groups are actually armed. I don't know how much we have for firearms. Nope, we're out. Actually, it looks like these people just have machetes, which is not great. So I'll keep that in mind. Okay, sir, the sun's getting low. We don't know what's going to happen at night. We can continue our scavenging operations in the dark, but it'll be more dangerous than waiting until sunrise. Alright, let's just bring them back to HQ. There's no reason for me to take any weird and unnecessary risks at this moment. At some point, I'll be a little bit more free and clear, especially once we have some basic, some walls around this whole place, and farming and everything else. Oh, and we have a random horde. We saw a group of infected. They may not be aware of our presence yet. Hide. At some point, I'll consider fighting them, but I think that's going to be something that we want to do specifically at night. Or not at night, during the day. Yeah, there's a lot of hordes. This could have gotten dicey. I don't know if they will assault my HQ or anything like that. But yeah, we'll have to take a little bit more of a proactive approach. I see a gun stored down the way, so we might actually want to pop in there first and foremost in the morning. To try and get some extra weaponry. Because I think having 3 fully armed squads that can potentially take out hordes during the day when it's less dangerous seems like the smartest possible thing I could do. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to bring all 3 out. And we're just going to be kind of slow. Because that horde is still there. We'll probably want to engage them. There's no way I can save, which is a bit of a worry. The night was easy, but there are sure to be some infected around here. We should build some defenses before nightfall. So I've got to build a watchtower. That's fine. So you need to go in there. I think the hordes might specifically stay inside buildings during the day. So I might actually be safe as long as I don't go near them. Are there turrets or anything? I can build watchtowers to shoot them. I just don't want to do it yet. Yeah, I'd like to get these trees down, because if we can have kind of a wall going through here, it should make my life easier. Found an assault rifle. Come in handy against large hordes. Not waste too much ammo on nothing. Okay, building clear, and then these guys have some amount of ammo, not much. Let's go to this one. Yeah, they really are I Am Legend zombies, aren't they? I mean, why not? I think the I Am Legend formula is actually like a pretty good way of handling quote-unquote undead. You know, effectively having a bunch of feral people instead. That kind of almost have their own... I don't want to necessarily say that, like, they've kind of almost turned into some weird alternate humanity parallel evolution, but that's effectively what it was. Okay, it doesn't look like we're getting too much. Is this game any good? I mean, I think it's fun. Just because it might look a little bit kind of slow, doesn't mean it's bad. Ammunition crates, ammunition crates. Looks like we have quite a number, actually. But, considering a market that is full of all sorts of alternative zombie survival games, it's actually kind of rare to run into something that... it feels kind of fresh. Yeah, we can go a little faster. What I'm probably going to do is just ×2 speed and then pause often. And I want to kind of clear this area out. And then when our bags are full, we start heading back. Okay, we have push to talk. Oh, building clear, so those are just transmissions and locations. Yeah, Management Sim is a refreshing take on it, alright. I think The Last Stand 3 was kind of like that, but it was tied to Facebook. Yeah, there was The Last Stand 3, and then the other thing I would kind of compare would be, do I actually want to build one of these? I guess I'm going to just put it up there for the time being. Unfortunately, I don't think we have nearly enough wood for it. The only other comparison I can think of off the top of my head is, what was it? State of Decay. State of Decay 2 was kind of equal parts management sim, third-person shooter, and, like, kind of sort of... It was like Left 4 Dead, but with some management sim elements. It was kind of hard to micromanage things. Oh, assigned workers. That's why we're not getting anything. Do we... Oh, we straight up have nobody unemployed, because everybody is a builder. Wait, hold up. I think I might actually have too many people building, and... Oh, that's the cookhouse. I think we have too many people building, but we have no wood, so nobody can build. Which is kind of funny, actually. But yeah, I loved the idea of State of Decay, but each part felt kind of shallow. Wish they hadn't spread themselves so thin. Yeah, no, I'm exactly with you on that one. That I could very much see a modern State of Decay being really good, but you'd have to do it better than they did. Okay, so I think we've cleared out a lot of this. We also have a bunch of rubble, but I don't think I can do anything with it. We can adapt a building. We've scavenged. Where's the last one? Oh. Okay. No. We want to go... We want to go home. Too late. I don't know if they'll assault the HQ. Okay, infected are coming out of the lair. Wait, are they... Okay, that's a problem. So it looks like we might actually want to start clearing out some of these groups, as they're going to destroy my stuff. As a much bigger horde. But I don't think there's much I can do about it, so I think we might actually want to just hang out outside to destroy these. Hopefully we don't run out of ammo over the course of the night. I want a good line of sight here. We still have those. I think we'll be fine. Hopefully these people don't get fatigued. And it does look like we have quite a number of enemies, but maybe we're fine. Yeah, so this is what the watchtowers are going to be for. Oh, and good. They restock on ammunition when I bring them back in. So that's a good sign. Can I cancel? I'm gonna just cancel building some of these. Okay, good. We actually have people that are chopping trees now. So I'm a little bit worried about up here. I don't know if these guys are gonna just come popping out. Well, we've got plenty of guns, so as long as they don't, I'll just leave the buildings they're in alone, and then try and finish them off at some point during the night. Is ammo finite or infinite? You can see on their character, like on the little icon, for what they've got, it will deplete over the course of, you know, them fighting things. Okay, question. Nope, that's a bad idea. Yeah, so it looks like the zombos just stay in their houses. I don't think they pop out for anything during the day. So as long as I don't go in there, we don't have to worry about it. Yep, all good. That is good to know. And my guys will restock ammo when they go back to base, but it actually pulls from my overall supply. So I've got 14 crates of ammunition at the moment. Oops. Didn't necessarily mean to do that. Can I? Oh, I can actually give them, like, shift-clicked orders. That's really nice. So I don't have to worry fully. Let's see. We're doing fine food-wise. Let's just quick search all of those. How are these guys doing? Yeah. Oh, this is gonna save me some time. Because now we can just tell them to do a lot of stuff all at once. So shelters-wise, we're good, and the watchtower is going. My only immediate fear is that it's going to get destroyed, but I guess I could always just hang out with it at nighttime. How many unemployed people do we have? Not enough. So I should probably go scavenge this area on the next day. Okay, let's just come back. Oh, got another assault rifle. I don't know if we need to worry about this area down here. But if these guys haven't spotted anything, we might be able to clear the library. So the question is, do we take these two? It's a bit of a shame that I can't add both to like one group. I'm actually going to take these guys since we've got some ammo. Let's actually take out some of these hordes. 2 groups seems more than enough, and if I can clear out all the hordes up there, That'll make my life easier. Oops. Can you guys see? Oh, no, you can't. Did we lose somebody? Oh, we did. That's dire. Okay. I most assuredly overextended. Oh, I messed up. And now they're hitting HQ. Okay. Yeah, let's pop back out again. And let's try that again, but with less goof. Is this gonna just kick me out to the beginning of the game? Yeah, they were not kidding about building those defenses. Seriously. Yeah, I was hoping that the zombie hordes would be a little bit more finite than they were. But is what it is. I'll just load that up again and we'll do it better this time around. Create a new squad. Take them over here. I think 3 squads was good. We'll run out of ammo pretty quick. Okay, so we want to gather some wood. Because we're going to need a bunch. I know we're going to need those shelters, but we don't need them that bad. And so instead of wasting a bunch of time and resources on that, better to just do what I can. It does look like building proper defenses around here is going to be a small nightmare. This is a much denser situation than prior, which is going to be a bit of an issue. But at the same time, there's a lot of resources here that I should be able to snag pretty easy. Let's see. So we'll turn one of these into a shelter. Okay. Do we want to go up to ×3 speed? Yeah, my only immediate fear... Yeah. My only immediate fear here is that I'm going to get, on ×3 speed, it's going to get dark while I'm not paying full attention. But yeah, let's just keep running around gathering wood and chopping trees. Yep. Because everything costs a lot of wood at this point. I think it might also be one of those that fighting at nighttime summons more zombies, and that's an issue. It's kind of sad how much of it is not working quite yet, but I love the concept of this game. No, I fully agree with that one. I think this has, like, a silly amount of potential. Don't want to just put something here. My only fear is that, the Zambonis are just going to kind of sneak around, but I'll build at least a tower. Are you done? Yeah, you're done. And considering we know these guys are armed enough to maybe take out some nighttime groups, I might let them continue, at least for the moment. If we see any of the big hordes go by, then I'll start being a little bit more leery. No. Whenever I get some transmissions, it will pause on me. Okay, what's our next one? There's signs of smoke coming from over there. Alright. Yeah, my big fear is that I don't know if I'm gonna be able to build much of a wall. Okay, they're not going for them. They're kind of squirreling around in the immediate area. But it's not too bad yet. Let's just bring these guys over. I got some time, but not too much. I'm curious how far you're going to be able to, like, expand your purview. Okay, did some damage, not much. And they'll probably be kind of pissed off. Night was easy. Should get some defenses. Build a watchtower. Well, I've already kind of picked doing that. We have 3 gatherers. Can I not have more than this? Oh no, we just gathered 3. Wow. I guess maybe it didn't count the wood from earlier. Yeah, I'm just gonna go kind of hard on gathering lumber for a little while. Head east into the city a bit. Over here? I mean, there's certainly a lot of resources. We should probably get down and get that, smoke signal. Yeah, I'll do that real quick. Yeah, I'll look into it. I want to clear these groups out over the course of the night, and then we'll start, pushing into that. All the same. What else do we have? So this, unfortunately, needs a weapon, and I don't have any. Let's see, do we see any gun stores? Unfortunately, we're in the UK. Firearms are not that easy to come by. Okay, so let's have them work on that. I see at least 1 gun store there and a lot of churches. Worst comes to worst, we decommission one of the groups. Found survivors. They've been living in terrible conditions the last few years. Could bring them in, but will we be able to feed them? Yeah, sure. I need more workforce. Okay. Let's just snag a bunch of those. Looks like we found at least another pistol. Oh, and some ammo up there. Good. Okay, take over a vehicle. We have vehicles? Found a car that looks salvageable. We'll try and make it run again. Oh. Down here. Yeah, let's pick up what firearms we can for the time being, because I think that's the most immediately useful. Oh. The bigger houses have higher capacity, so that shopping plaza is probably not as valuable. Ooh. Didn't find any guns. Found a lot of ammo. Okay, let's just finish searching this, and then they're just gonna head home. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell them to come back. We have 1 horde kind of just outside, but we mostly just want to stand guard-ish. Okay. Got him, and no casualties. Yeah, so I can take out a group of, like a decently sized group. Let's select this group. There we go. As long as I have enough advance warning. Okay. Question. Let's bring these guys back in here. We've got another horde coming. Okay, select weapon. Well, they have an pistol. And the watchtower does seem to be more effective than I generally am. I don't necessarily know how much I want to go hunting for infected here. Okay, nope. They're already done. Okay, that was not bad, and we just need a lot more firearms. I don't know what this is. So why don't we... Oh, that didn't work. Why don't we clear out a number of these real quick? That dense area is tempting, but I think I'm going to clear out my immediate vicinity first. What we might want to do is actually just have some palisade walls between buildings. Oh wait, no, they can probably go through. I got seeds and tools, so I can start doing some cultivation. We've got plenty of food for the moment, but that's not going to last. And they want me to build a kitchen, which is probably fair. That's production. Cookhouse. Do we build a cookhouse? Only immediate problem is this is like the worst place. Is my issue. That to some degree what I want to do is put my walls somewhere where the zombies are going to have a bit of trouble getting at me. And I'm not going to lie, Delaware seems like a better starting area than this one. This is kind of pants. Workers don't have jobs, send them out. Question. Can I just have more scavengers? They go nuts. Chop trees. Okay, I've got 24 workers working on these trees, supposedly. They seem like they're stuck. I'm just gonna cancel that and reissue the orders. I think they might have bugged. Either that or they are actually chopping. It's really hard to tell. Because I hear the sound effect, but I don't actually think they're doing anything. Which is a bit of a shame. Oh. We've also... I see, the game is just paused. There they're going. Sorry, whenever I get transmissions, it pauses the game and I can't unpause it comfortably. Let's see. Survivors we took in have important info. They speak of various kinds of infected animals they've encountered. Other groups of survivors too, but they've lost people recently. It'll take some time for them to integrate. Let me find them some jobs and shelter. Let's let them rest. Okay, so we should have a bunch of people so we can actually get some wooden towers. I'm gonna get another one over here. At least for now. At some point I'll probably disable these. But my goal to some degree is just to have enough towers around that I can clobber most groups that come at me. But yeah, I should look into that cookhouse. Things are getting more expensive. Okay, we have a transmission. To all survivors, the infection's in decline. Sen, hers, and Rez? It's IFZ? Who? It's IFZ. This is the infection-free zone. Please respond. To all survivors, okay. Is somebody there? Can you hear me? Hello. Okay, switch channel. So it looks like that one might actually just be automated. I mean, that doesn't surprise too much. Chief, this is the same transmission we received before, but the signal's even weaker. Our walkie-talkies are not powerful enough for long-range communication. We have to build a large antenna. Local library or university would be a good place to search for information on how to make it work. Alright. Let's see, we've got this. Only have one weapon? Yeah. What we might want to do is... I'll have to decide how I want to handle this. We might want to decommission one of the scavenger groups and use them as defense, or use their weapons specifically for the guard towers. Maybe. Okay, good. This one's done, but alas, we have no more weapons, which is an issue. Yeah, and I'm not seeing many more gun stores. I'm seeing, yeah, there's another one out there, but it's gonna be a little rough. What is this? I don't know why it's telling me about this one. I see a bunch of stores, so it might be something there. But I'm slightly regretting my decision to set up in the UK. Okay, you done? Yeah. I'm gonna bring my groups back. Because we don't have walls yet. And as long as we don't have walls or any kind of defenses, we're gonna have some problems. Not too many. Okay, this is a pretty small group, so why don't I actually stay within kind of range? Because ideally we can take these guys around. Well, there's only small hordes. Uh-oh. Because if I can take out these really small hordes that aren't coming for me, then I don't have to worry about them. We've got another big horde. Okay, move here. Perfect. That's a big one. My immediate problem is that they're coming at me from an angle that's going to be hard to manage. Move. There we go. Yeah, so it looks like we get a couple of hordes per night that come specifically for our base and my defenses, and then a couple more hordes that just kind of exist. Oh, this is kind of the big one. Okay. Because this is like 3 groups coming at me simultaneously. This is why we need the walls. Okay. Out of pistol. But I think that's it for the day. This is probably going to burn a lot of ammo. No, actually not as much as I would have expected. Alright, cool. So it's daytime. We've got some time. We're going to need very specific things, so rather than raiding houses, maybe what I should do is actually find a gun store. And I'm gonna go see what this is, because I'm clearly being told about a location, so I might as well have this direction. Yeah, I know they don't fire while walking. I'm well aware of that. And I'm trying to kind of manage accordingly. I don't know how well I'm doing at it, but still. Okay, so yeah, the big problem is I can't really expand. It's like this is the worst location to have my base set up, because how the hell am I ever going to put defenses around any of this? What I guess I could do is do no. Like if I could move my stuff, it wouldn't be bad. Found a dead animal, but the thing was shredded to pieces. It couldn't just be some ordinary infected. There are teeth marks on some of the skin, and it looks like dog teeth. Yeah, so we have infected dogs. Okay, let's actually just pull this up. Can I see? Okay. Oh. How'd this happen? Run? Doing that thing again. Okay, they didn't take any damage. I don't know why there was a alert on this building, but apparently it had zombos in it. That's fun. Okay, what'd you guys find? A can. That's unfortunate. I guess let's just snag a bunch of these buildings in the area. Okay, and these guys found a lot of ammo. No guns, but a lot of ammo. Let's see. So, what else do we have? I guess I'm gonna bring them to the automotive place. Whatever this building is, can't do anything with it at the moment. And yeah, pretty low on potential firearms. Lots of maybe resources. But no easy way of doing anything else. Alright. Holy crap. Okay, you gotta get out of there. That one car place is going to take forever. So let's not do anything with it. You want to check out the car because it needs to be. It isn't fixed yet. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, at least the Zambonis are hunting or chasing me. I don't know if they're faster. Not like much faster, but they're faster. Oh, we're about to get absolutely stuffed on all sides. We're toasted and there's nothing I can do about it. We got lucky. Okay. So we've got to take these groups back to the HQ. How did I not pull that off? Okay, car isn't really broken, just not inspected. I figured I would have had to grab some resources for it. That was a lot of groups. I mean, I guess what we could do is maybe make like a really small, palisade area just around this zone only. That wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. But honestly, I think I'm just gonna probably call it here and say, I really like this. I don't like this location. I think I would have been better going back to the US. Because good old Britain is just a little too, dense. Great for looting. And if I could move my HQ somewhere, like up here maybe, I think it would be great. But I think there's a lot of features that are currently missing in this game that are going to be kind of crucial for a long-term play. It does look like you can build a new HQ or move it or anything or something like that. But that'll be later. Either way though, like I love the idea of kind of building up, clearing out, and reclaiming the world. I don't quite like the idea of the zombies being just kind of infinite groups that come at me every night. I wish there were ways to mitigate that, like disguising your buildings or adopting policies of like no lights at night or minimal noise or stuff like that, and different ways that the I wanna call them zombies, but they're not quite. They're zombie enough. But like different ways that the zombies will specifically track you, so they might not necessarily come from any direction. They might wander and they might find you that way. But if they, like, specifically could sniff out your scavenging parties and where they've been, and then follow that trail back to your base, and there's different ways of, like, dealing with it, like walking through water and stuff. Oh, that would be so cool. Because I don't quite like the idea of just, like, hordes of zombies coming every night, in progressively, like, higher quantities. Not necessarily because that's boring, but because I almost feel like it kind of runs counter to the vibe that I hope for from this game. And, you know, kind of conversely, I would actually love it if it was a little harder to explore. A sweep and clear protocol would remove the issue of the night waves. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, if you can be so effective at, like, clearing the city and building watchtowers and checkpoints and getting rid of bridges and just making it really inconvenient for the zombies to exist, after a certain point, they just stop spawning because there just aren't any of them left. Or they've gone elsewhere because you're too hard to hunt? Question mark. I don't know. Either way, I'm super positive about this idea and I want to play more of it, but I think I'm going to save that for when the game is actually closer to completion, and then I'll try and figure out what is the absolute best town to build a base in somewhere, because that would be really cool. Yeah, what was that mall zombie game with limited zombies? Was that a Dead Rising game? I don't know. Limited zombies is like a weird dream for me in these games. Like, I really want hard caps on how many there are, just because it'd be really fun to clear them out. But for now, at least, let's move on to the next.